My name is MaryAnn Papp. When I was first invited to contribute a reflection for the project, which has now become a book called I Am With You Still by Veritas, it was late summer of 2020, and we were probably at the best time that we have been in the past year. Case numbers were going down, hospitals were feeling a little bit of relief, and I believe we all thought we were coming near to the end of the horrible storm that has become known as COVID-19. And yet, in March of 2021, we sit here in the midst of one of the worst times we've ever experienced. We thought we would be out of the storm, and yet we're not. For me, the last time I experienced anything like this was the aftermath of September 11th. I'm a New Jersey girl, been living here in Ireland for 10 years. But in 2001, I lived in New Jersey, and my brother worked in one of the trade centers. And as my family and I watched on live television, the tower came down where my brother was. We were praying the rosary at that time, and the words, "now and at the hour of our death," became literally true, because we watched live as my brother died in the tower that was collapsing. The panic, the fear, the sorrow, the grief of those days, weeks, and months were very real for so many people, not just Americans and not just those like us who had lost a loved one, but for everyone. And I think that this global pandemic has instilled in so many of us many of those same feelings. There's loss, there's grief, there's poor communication, and we are all struggling. Back in 2001 and into 2002, my comfort and my solace was in God being present to me, not just interior presence through prayer, but physical presence through people who loved me as God would love me, who embraced our family as God embraced us. And I think that was probably a learning experience that prepared me to seek God during this pandemic. And that's really what I have done. And I think God has been found in so many ways and in so many places, in so many hearts and through so many people, through so much technology, through nature of God loving us back to life. I would encourage anyone who is either looking for God during this pandemic experience, and especially after, anyone who's doubted that God still loves and cares for us, and anyone who wants reassurance of that, to consider reading, maybe one here and one there, one of the reflections of this book, I Am With You Still. Because God is still with us. I have felt God in so many ways, in so many people, in the air, in the sea, in the beautiful flowers that are just now in March of 21 budding again. I have found God in this pandemic. I have felt God's presence, and I know so many others have. So I invite and encourage you to reflect yourself through the words of others like me who have contributed to I Am With You Still by Veritas. Thank you, and God bless you.